As Epic World's PCG, today I'm going to be showing you a ton of new creatures for the lore to expand my Mercado library, as well as talking about the PCG Contest. So the PCG Contest I'm starting called the Epic PCG Contest. Basically, you have to make a horror or like gothic, vampire-ish with ghosts and stuff themed PCG, and it can be like anything related to like the undead or anything you want, and then you can have a chance to win like a PCG notebook like one of these. It might not be the exact one, but you can choose out of like 3 different notebooks that I'll be showing. And yeah, you can pick one of those. And also you can ask me to design you a custom PCG, and all that will be mailed to you. And yeah, so that's the winner. That's what the winner will get. I might have 2 winners, I'm not sure, but we'll see. Also, it has to be at least 4 pages, and I'll be judging on looks, gameplay, because I might play some of the PCGs that are entered, and also is it organized, does it look good, is it aesthetically pleasing, and yeah, so that's the PCG contest. Now I'm gonna be showing you some lore. So the first thing I'm gonna be doing is the Varxes. So the Varxes are on the planet Gondo. They've also been known to go on the planet Toten and Kolbaz too, and their species is Varx. And these small and unusually intelligent creatures, they're very intelligent. They're like really smart business class of Gondo, and they live in the Keppel Islands, which I'll show you on the map. These are the Keppel Islands right here. Just a group of 4 little islands. But they also go on the main continent, but that's just their home place. And the Gapu Forest too. They come in 3 different forms. The Varx, Varxy, and Zuvarx, like the Zuvac form of a Varx. And yeah, so they don't contain any arms, they don't have any. But they have 2 really big eyes to see up close. They're like big glasses. And they tend to not be hostile and generally curious. This is what their housing looks like. It's just like a big cube, and they sometimes hold weapons. Common items is an eye cleaning kit, because they're very they try to protect their eyes because they're kind of like their glasses. And tooth spears. This is what they use for weapons. They basically spit them out, and yeah, that's their weapon. Next lore is Clomberant. Now, I know Paper Computer Games was curious about this one because he thinks it's kind of a Cloudian, and he's right, it's kind of related to the Cloudians. So it takes place on the planet Gondo, and its species is Cloudian, so that's cool. Closely related to Cloudians, the Clomberants are very strong and have sharp spear-like hands to spear people with. The way these creatures reproduce is by breaking off parts of themselves to make normal Cloudians that will eventually form into these creatures. So they break themselves off, and they look like a normal Cloudian, but they're secretly a Clomberant, and they grow into that size. They're extremely aggressive and often float high in the air and drop down on their prey. They float and then they sink down, sinking their spears. They can also have different types of hands. They can have, of course, the normal spear, but they can have a cannon hand, a vex hand, which is another spear type, and a spike hand, which is a club. Yeah, that was Clomberant. Next is Vesputer. Now this shows up in a lot of my PCGs. He's one of the most famous PCG characters, I feel like. But he shows up in Mech Strike, the 3 Keys, and the Abyss. And he's from the planet Gorgath, Gondo, and Toten. Those are all of his home planets. And his species is Mech. This Mech uses high dark magic to control small solid objects. He can throw many things like rocks at players. He's usually found floating in a small island like that. Other items he can throw, of course, he can throw rocks, he can throw pebbles, lava orbs, water orbs, Mercado coins, and spikes. So that is Vesputer. Last one is Monolith Mech. This showed up in my first PCG ever made, Mech Strike, and he's pretty cool. He can also have more than just a spear. You can have a shield and a bomb too. And this huge mech hovers in the air using... Oh, also I have a miniature of him, if you guys want to see that. I'll just put that there. but he hovers in the air using sonic tech from Future Labs, who may or may not have created him, or like the whole mech species. And this specific mech is well armored,